Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're stepping in as your guest hosts,
That's right.
and we're here to explore a really, fascinating take on networking and connection. It's one that promises to unlock what we're calling gold nuggets in, every conversation you have.
Mm.
You know that feeling when you walk away from talking to someone, maybe at a networking event, and you just feel like it went, nowhere.
Oh, definitely. We've all been there.
Well, get ready because we're about to shed some light on exactly why that happens and, more importantly, how you can change it, like right away.
Yes. Our mission here in this deep dive is really to cut through all that common conversational noise. We want to extract some truly profound insights from Mel Kaufman's life's work.
That's the goal.
Our aim is, honestly, nothing less than transforming how you approach every single conversation, especially in professional networking. You should walk away with practical strategies you can use immediately.
And the incredible material we're digging into today comes from Mel Kaufman's powerful work, Mastering Profitable Conversation, the Trilogy of Opulence.
A fantastic resource.
Absolutely. We're going to laser focus on a concept Kaufman calls miracle number 18, the questions of yesterday.
Questions of yesterday.
So this deep dive, it's not just going to reveal the maybe surprising pitfalls of some really ingrained conversational habits. Crucially, it'll equip you with clear steps, things you can actually do to elevate every interaction. It's time to really unpack this.
Let's do it.
So Kaufman kicks things off with this really powerful observation. He argues that most professionals, they're trapped by what he calls yesterday's questions.
Yesterday's questions.
Yeah, he says pretty bluntly that these questions go nowhere. He even likens them to a financial cul-de-sac. It's quite a striking image, isn't it?
It really is. Like you're driving around burning gas, but just ending it back where you started. Professionally, I mean.
Exactly. No
Yeah.
forward momentum, no new territory to explore.
It's such an apt metaphor. And Kaufman, he isn't just pointing out a problem. He shining a light on these really deep social habits.
Right.
Think about why do we ask these things? Often it's just comfort, maybe social habit, or maybe we just haven't thought of anything better to say.
That makes sense.
He gives these examples that are almost, painfully familiar. Did you watch the game last night?
Oh, yeah.
How's your golf game? How are the kids? How's the wife? Stuff like that.
The classics.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what's really insightful, as Mel Kaufman puts it, is that while they seem like harmless social fillers, they go around and end where they began, nowhere.
Nowhere.
And the really profound consequence, the hidden cost, it's all the missed business opportunities. He paints this incredibly vivid picture, saying if you added up all the business you've missed by asking these kinds of questions, you could be walking on the beach at Waikiki this afternoon.
Wow. Waikiki this afternoon.
Yeah. It's not just a small loss. It's the huge cumulative weight of all that untapped potential, stuff that could have genuinely changed your life.
That really puts the opportunity cost into perspective, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
So as you hear those examples, I have to ask you, listening right now, do you recognize those questions in your own networking? Or maybe just in your daily chats? Do you ever get that sort of sinking feeling, that quiet frustration that a conversation is just looping, going nowhere, especially when you're trying to build a professional link or find a need or explore something new?
It's so common.
It's a common trap, yeah, but as Kaufman points out, it's a costly one. It's not just about what you don't gain, but also the energy you waste on chats that really don't move the needle.
Exactly. And the stakes, Mel Kaufman warns, are incredibly high. He puts it very starkly.
Okay.
If you keep asking these yesterday questions, you will become stunted like a tree that has held onto its leaves too long.
Oof, that's a strong image.
It is. It's not just about stalling. It's like a kind of professional atrophy. These habits create these mental ruts. They reinforce superficiality, and they actively block the deeper connections you need for real growth.
So it actively prevents progress.
Yes. It's a dire warning, sure, but it's also a really profound call to action. Kaufman's ultimate message just hits home. Stop living in yesterday.
Stop living in yesterday.
It's a direct challenge. Break free from those old habits, really move forward, develop a mindset of proactive engagement, not just passive politeness.
Okay, stop living in yesterday. I like that. It feels actionable. So if these yesterday's questions are the problem, this barrier to growth, what's the fix?
Well, thankfully, Kaufman doesn't just point out the problem.
Good.
He gives us a clear map out. He presents what he calls the 3 keys to unlocking profitable information. Together, these form the Trilogy of Opulence.
The Trilogy of Opulence.
And these are the core principles, the real gold nuggets we've been digging for, the things that can fundamentally change your conversations and, well, your opportunities.
All right, let's get into them. Gold nugget number 1.
Okay.
Gold nugget number 1, as Mel Kaufman lays it out, is deceptively simple but really impactful. Begin each conversation with a question.
No, it sounds simple, right? Just ask a question.
Yeah, almost too simple.
But Kaufman's genius here is showing the difference between just any old opening and a truly catalytic one. He's pushing us to see the first question. It's like the rudder for the whole conversation.
Right.
It immediately signals your intent. Are you just killing time with small talk, or are you genuinely looking to understand, maybe build some value? It's not just politeness. It leverages that primacy effect. It sets a tone of depth right from the start.
It shapes the whole interaction. So for you listening, this means when you're about to approach someone, maybe at that networking event, or even just starting a chat with a colleague or client, don't just fall back on, how are you, or nice weather.
Right, avoid the defaults.
Instead, consciously get ready to lead with something engaging, open-ended. A question that subtly invites a professional insight, or maybe a deeper personal thought that helps you understand their needs or interests.
Give us an example.
Okay, imagine asking, what's the most unexpected thing you've learned in your field lately? Or maybe, what's a project that's really stretching you right now, but in a good way?
Ah, I see. Those are different.
They're not just questions, they're invitations to something more meaningful. They immediately move you past the surface level stuff.
That makes sense. It sets a different expectation.
And that kind of strategic start leads perfectly into gold nugget number 2 from Kaufman's trilogy. Use prepared questions.
Okay, prepared questions.
Now, I can almost hear some listeners thinking, wait, won't that feel, I don't know, scripted or unnatural?
Yeah, that's a really common reaction.
So how does Kaufman handle that balance between being prepared and sounding authentic? Why is the prepared part so crucial?
That's an excellent question. And it is a common misunderstanding. Kaufman makes it clear. Prepared doesn't mean robotic. It doesn't mean reading from a script.
Okay.
It means being intentional. Preparation brings strategy to your networking. It ensures your conversations are steered towards, as he calls it, profitable information and real connection instead of just, random chatter that goes nowhere.
So it avoids the yesterday's questions.
Exactly. It's about having a strategic opener or maybe a few key prompts ready in your mental toolkit. The goal isn't to follow a script rigidly, but to have a framework. That framework actually frees you up to be more present, more curious, and ultimately more effective because you're not constantly scrambling for the next thing to say.
That makes perfect sense. It's like building a launch pad so you can then improvise and actually listen.
Yeah.
So a practical example for you, our listener, might be to build a small mental library. Maybe 2 or 3 flexible, professionally relevant questions before you even walk into a networking situation.
Just 2 or 3. Keep it simple.
Right. These aren't lines to recite verbatim, but thoughtful prompts designed to open up deeper dialogue. For instance, instead of the generic, how's business, maybe try asking, what's a major trend you're seeing that's really affecting your clients right now?
Much better.
Or maybe, beyond your day-to-day work, what's a challenge you're passionate about tackling, even if it's just, say, in your local community?
Ah, okay. Those kinds of questions invite more than just a yes or no, don't they?
Exactly. They pave the way for real connection because they tap into deeper motivations, actual insights.
Got it. So, nugget 1, start with an intentional question. Nugget 2, use prepared, thoughtful questions. What's nugget 3?
All right, gold nugget number 3. And this one, as Kaufman really emphasizes, is absolutely critical. Apply intelligent listening.
Intelligent listening.
Okay. What's the difference here between just, passively hearing someone's words and what Mel Kaufman calls intelligent listening? Because I think a lot of us assume we're good listeners, but this sounds like it goes, well, deeper.
It really does. Intelligent listening is a completely different ballgame from just waiting for your turn to talk.
Right, or just nodding along.
Or even just absorbing facts at face value.
Yeah.
Kaufman describes it as actively processing the information. You're digging for the deeper meaning, trying to understand the other person's underlying needs, their desires, and spotting genuine opportunities within what they're saying.
So you're listening between the lines almost.
Exactly. Listening to truly understand and connect. Picking up on subtle clues, the nuances, maybe the unsaid stuff as much as the said. This is where you find the real insights, the kind that let you ask follow-up questions that delve even deeper into that profitable information.
Profitable information meaning useful, valuable insights.
Precisely. It's not just hearing the words. It's figuring out the why behind them and what that why could mean for a future connection or collaboration.
I love that phrase, listening for the why. But let's be real, that takes focus, doesn't it? Especially maybe in a busy, noisy networking event.
It does take energy, absolutely.
What are some common traps people fall into when they're trying to listen intelligently? And maybe how can they overcome them if they're feeling, distracted or a bit tired?
That's a really crucial point. One big pitfall is the internal monologue, right? We're so busy planning our amazing next comment that we totally miss what the other person is actually saying.
Guilty as charged sometimes.
We all are. Another is confirmation bias, only hearing the bits that fit what we already think.
Okay, so how do we fight that?
Kaufman would urge you to cultivate genuine curiosity. Like, really want to know. When someone's talking, instead of mentally rehearsing your reply, make a conscious effort. Try to pinpoint the key interests, challenges, or goals they mention. Ask yourself, what's truly important to them right now?
Focus on them.
Yes. Then formulate follow-up questions that show that real curiosity, that desire to understand more. If they mention struggling with a project, don't jump in with a solution right away.
Right, resist the urge to fix it.
Ask something like, what aspects of that project are proving most challenging for you specifically, or what would an ideal outcome look like for you on that? This leads to much richer dialogue.
Yeah.
You discover how you might genuinely add value, or sometimes just showing empathy is powerful connection in itself.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Demonstrate understanding first. Okay, so let's quickly recap the power here in Mel Kaufman's Trilogy of Opulence.
Let's do it.
It's that really potent mix of gold nugget number 1, beginning each conversation with an intentional question. Gold nugget number 2, using those thoughtfully prepared questions.
Right.
And gold nugget number 3, applying truly intelligent listening.
The whole package.
Together, these 3 principles, they're the direct antidote to those yesterday's questions that keep us stuck in that financial cul-de-sac. They are the keys to unlocking conversations that actually go somewhere valuable.
Exactly. And embracing this paradigm shift, this way of thinking that Kaufman lays out in his life's work, it isn't just about having, slightly better chats. It's essential for you to stop living in yesterday.
There it is again.
It's fundamental to unlocking significant growth professionally and personally. It's about opening yourself up to a whole world of opportunities you might have been completely missing just by changing how you talk and listen.
It sounds so simple when you break it down, but potentially life-changing.
And it really can be. So thinking about all this, what business have you missed out on in your life because you were asking yesterday's questions? And maybe more importantly, what could you do differently this afternoon? Like right now with these insights to change that whole trajectory and maybe finally start planning that walk on the beach at Waikiki.
That's the question that really hits home, isn't it?
It should.
And we want to help you answer it. Now, it's time for you, our listeners, to take these gold nuggets and put them into action, like today.
Don't wait.
First, make sure you download the bonus content workbook and the free app. They're both linked right there in the video description. Seriously useful tools for practice and learning.
Definitely check those out.
And please, we genuinely want to hear from you. Use the comments below, share your experiences, maybe those aha moments or any early wins you get from trying these techniques. We're building a community here. Your insights help everyone.
Yeah, share what works.
And here's a little pro tip. Don't just listen to this deep dive once and forget it.
Good point.
Listen again tomorrow, maybe next week, and then again next month. You'll be amazed how you pick up new nuggets as you gain more experience applying this stuff.
Repetition builds the skill.
Absolutely. And if you found real value in this message today, please share this information. Share it with your networking circle. Help them grow their influence in their businesses too.
Spread the wealth.
And of course, don't forget to click like, subscribe, and definitely hit that notification bell so you will know immediately when Mel Kaufman's next gold nugget is dropped.
Don't miss out.
Now go put on your networking hat and grow your business.